What if I told you that most people do not actually respect you? They respect your success. They respect your money, your status, your influence, your achievements, and the results you produce. Society teaches us that people value character and good intentions, but Machiavelli understood a darker reality. Most people judge value through visible proof. They do not see your sacrifices, your struggles, or the years you spent working in silence. They see the outcome, and then they decide how much respect you deserve. Psychologically, the human brain is naturally attracted to status, power, and competence. Throughout history, survival often depended on following strong and successful individuals. This is why the same opinion can be ignored when spoken by an unknown person, but respected when spoken by someone successful. Real life proves this constantly. A struggling entrepreneur shares an idea and nobody listens. Years later, after becoming wealthy, the same people suddenly call him intelligent and visionary. The idea did not change. The person did not change. Only the success changed. The hidden rule is brutal. Many people do not evaluate who you are. They evaluate what you have achieved. This is why respect can disappear as quickly as it arrives. The same crowd that applauds winners often ignores them when they fall. Once you understand this, you stop chasing approval and start building real value. And that is where real power begins. Law 1. Respect follows results, not intentions. Most people say they respect honesty, kindness, effort, discipline, and good intentions. Reality is often different. Machiavelli understood that human beings are naturally drawn toward visible results. People may admire hard work in theory, but in practice, they reward outcomes. The world rarely asks how hard you tried, how many sacrifices you made, or how many times you failed. It asks what you achieved. This instinct still exists today. That is why a successful person's words often carry more weight than the words of someone equally intelligent but unsuccessful. Real life proves this constantly. A struggling entrepreneur spends years building an idea and receives little attention. Nobody asks for his opinion. Nobody takes him seriously. Then, one breakthrough changes everything. Suddenly, the same people who ignored him begin seeking his advice, praising his mindset, and calling him a visionary. His intelligence did not suddenly increase overnight. His character did not magically improve. His results became visible. The hidden rule is brutal. People often respect evidence of success more than evidence of effort. This does not mean effort is worthless. It means effort becomes valuable in the eyes of others only after it produces results. The world notices winners because results are easy to see, while sacrifice remains invisible. Weak minds expect recognition for trying. Powerful minds focus on producing outcomes that cannot be ignored. Law 2. People ignore potential and reward proof. Most people claim they believe in potential, talent, and future success. Reality is very different. Machiavelli understood that human beings rarely reward what could happen. They reward what has already happened. Potential is invisible, proof is visible, and the human mind trusts what it can see. Psychologically, people are naturally attracted to certainty. Success provides evidence, potential provides possibility. That is why a person with extraordinary talent may be ignored for years, while someone with visible achievements immediately gains attention, respect, and influence. Human nature is cautious. People prefer following proven winners rather than betting on unknown possibilities. Real life proves this constantly. An unknown athlete trains for years without recognition. Nobody notices the discipline, sacrifice, early mornings, or endless dedication. Then he wins a championship. Overnight, he becomes respected, admired, and celebrated. The talent existed long before the victory. The hard work existed long before the applause. The difference is that success transformed potential into proof. The same people who doubted him now call him gifted and exceptional. The hidden rule is brutal. People do not invest their respect in possibilities. They invest it in evidence. This is why waiting for validation before taking action is a mistake. Most people will not believe in you until the results become impossible to deny. They do not follow promises, they follow proof. Weak minds seek recognition for potential. Powerful minds focus on creating results so undeniable that belief becomes irrelevant. Law 3. Success rewrites people's memory of you. Most people believe they are objective. They believe they judge others fairly and consistently. Machiavelli understood something darker. Human beings often rewrite the past to match the present. The moment you become successful, people start remembering you differently. The same qualities that were once ignored suddenly become impressive. The same confidence that was called arrogance becomes leadership. The same obsession that was called foolish becomes determination. Psychologically, the human mind prefers stories that make sense. Once success appears, people automatically search for reasons why it was inevitable. They convince themselves that the signs were always there, even if they never noticed them before. Real life proves this constantly. A young entrepreneur spends years being doubted, criticized, and underestimated. Friends tell him to be realistic. Family members question his decisions. Then success arrives. Suddenly those same people claim they always knew he would make it. They begin talking about his vision, his intelligence, and his discipline as if they recognized it from the beginning. The reality is often different. They did not change their opinion when you started. They changed it when you succeeded. The hidden rule is brutal. Success does not only change your future, it changes how people remember your past. Many people judge history through the lens of outcomes. Winners are remembered as smart. Losers are remembered as mistaken. This is why seeking validation before success is dangerous. Most people cannot see the value of your path until it produces visible results. Weak minds wait for others to believe in them. Powerful minds continue forward even when nobody does. Law 4. The world notices. Winners, not struggles. Most people believe hard work automatically earns respect. Machiavelli understood a harsher reality. The world pays attention to victories far more than the battles fought to achieve them. People admire the destination while ignoring the journey. They celebrate success, but rarely witness the sacrifices that created it. Psychologically, the human mind is drawn to visible outcomes because outcomes are easy to understand. Struggle is hidden. Sacrifice is invisible. Success is obvious. This is why society remembers champions, millionaires, leaders, and innovators while forgetting the years of failure, rejection, and uncertainty that came before. Real life proves this constantly. An athlete wakes up before sunrise for years, trains through injuries, and sacrifices comfort while nobody watches. A business owner spends years facing rejection, financial pressure, and sleepless nights while receiving little recognition. Then, success finally arrives. Suddenly, people call them lucky, gifted, or naturally talented. The struggle disappears from the story because the victory becomes the focus. The hidden rule is brutal. People often admire results while remaining blind to the price paid to achieve them. Most individuals only see the final chapter and assume the journey was easier than it truly was. This is why seeking recognition during the struggle is often disappointing. The world rarely rewards effort in real time. It rewards visible victories. Weak minds quit when nobody notices their sacrifices. Powerful minds continue working even when nobody is watching, because they understand that results eventually make the struggle impossible to ignore. Law 5. Lose your status and watch respect disappear. Thus, most people believe respect is permanent once it is earned. Machiavelli understood a darker reality. Much of the respect people receive is tied not to who they are, but to the position they hold. Status creates influence. Influence creates attention. Attention creates respect. The moment status disappears, many people reveal what they truly valued all along. Psychologically, human beings are attracted to power, security, and social advantage. People naturally gravitate toward those who appear successful, because success often signals opportunity and strength. But when that success fades, the behavior of others can change with surprising speed. Real life proves this constantly. A powerful executive leaves his position and suddenly receives fewer calls. A wealthy businessman suffers financial losses and notices that many relationships become distant. A famous athlete retires and discovers that much of the attention he once received has vanished. The person remains the same. Their character remains the same. What changed was their status, and for many people, that was the thing they respected most. The hidden rule is brutal. The strongest test of respect is not how people treat you when you are winning. It is how they treat you when your power, money, influence, or success disappears. That is when motives become visible. That is when loyalty is tested. Weak minds confuse attention with respect. Powerful minds understand that genuine respect survives success and failure, while status-based respect disappears the moment the benefits are gone.